I said, yo, man, I got me up. I want to let be live, but I swear, not easy. I've been rapping my whole man, I'm getting the market, we're doing, I'm breaking the profit. On my way, people calling me names, all the trouble I see, I do at the peace. When the suffering, the success, I can't pay the code, only how I get paid. Sooner or later, my hustle pay. Let pay, and I'm rushing myself. Keep it cool, everything have a CC. Too much rushing, I'm probably chasing. One day, only one day. I get it cool. One day, my
hustle gonna pay one day. Any mistake gonna see my face. Me pa know I'm not watching it. One day, success gonna come my way. I know my hustle gonna pay one day. Any mistake gonna see my face. Me pa know I'm not watching it. One day, success gonna come my way. Yeah. My mama was so angry. My papa was so angry. My friend would give money. Any mess that will come on that miss. So I on my way. 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 I'm on my way to this place and I'm looking for money. Looking for money, oh. Looking for money. I want make mama happy. Want make papa happy. Want make all my brothers and sisters to come around me.
Yeah, copy the go. Why you know you hustle? Why saying the book by the Genesis? Shall come at the fire, shall come at the power. I feel be working on Wednesday. In my love for the my, in my love for the my. All in the dark, all in the dark, all in the week, all in the week. All in the sun,
my mama was so angry.
No for air.
My papa was so angry. My friend would give money. Any mess that will come on that miss. So I on my way. 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 I on my way.
Amando, you are supposed to start now.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men and women. Welcome to Attorney Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson talk show. Woke up this morning to 64 degrees in Providence, Rhode Island. But be not dismayed. We're going up to the high 80s today. Sunny, take heed and govern yourselves. With all this heat, make sure you got your sunscreen. If you're going to the beach, if you're going to be enjoying the Caribbean Festival today, make sure you're out there having fun and doing what you need to do. Tonight is going to be a water fire too, the full water fire. So whatever you're doing this weekend, have fun, okay? And govern yourselves accordingly. Our country is in an uproar right now, as our Supreme Court recently took away a right that women had to protect themselves and have control, some control over their bodies. That right was taken away with the overturn of Roe v. Wade. The law that has given some women rights, they have given women rights for so many years in America. And that right has been taken away from women. I watched Speaker Pelosi, I think it was yesterday when she spoke. I thought she was almost in tears. Speaking of how women have come so far in this country, and with the rights that Roe v. Wade afforded them all these years have now been stripped away from them. Now they got to go to the states to go rally, to pass laws that were similar or gave them the same support or even better support than Roe v. Wade. For us in Rhode Island, we are very fortunate that former Governor Gina Raimondo made sure that those rights for women were enshrined in our laws in the state. And for those other states where people are trying to deprive women of the right to abortion or control of their bodies, it's a tough fight. It's a tough fight. And we don't know how this is going to play out across America. We don't know. We really don't know. Because right now, it's a bittersweet feeling. Some people are hurt, some people are happy. We just have to wait and see where this will lead us. But we know that our Supreme Court has been turned into a Republican-based Supreme Court, with Donald Trump appointing all our associate judges and justices during his administration. So some people think the court needs to be reformed. I heard my Congressman Jack Reed talking, and he was leaning in that direction. You hear other people talking about how glad they are that the states now have the authority to make laws and rules and regulations governing women's rights. We don't know where this is going to take us. But over the next few months, we'll see as things play out in the United States of America. As women come to grips with what has happened to them with the overturn of Roe v. Wade. More power to the women of the United States of America. I support you. I stand with you. And the fight continues for all rights to be protected under the Constitution of the United States of America. Nancy Pelosi, take heart. All is not over. I know you're hurt. I saw it the other day, and when you're hurt, it hurts my heart. But stand strong. The struggle continues. Aluta continua. So, what do I have for you this Saturday morning? My topics for today are: 1, Is Liberia's capital city mayor, Monrovia mayor, Jefferson Koijee, a rapist and cold-blooded murderer? 2. Providence's Proud Day, a repeat of my show from, I think it was June 4th, or whenever it was recently, last week. Last week was what? Today's whatever it was. I too old to go back and start remembering dates. The date is on the show whenever it comes out. So let me take a coffee break and we'll start with my first topic about Jefferson Koijee. Okay? Is Liberia's capital city, Monrovia mayor, Jefferson Koijee, a rapist and cold-blooded murderer? That is a serious question because since this regime came into being and Jefferson Koijee's name has come up time and time again, it has been associated with nothing but violence and recklessness against the Liberian people. We know that Justina Taylor, who was a former warlord and war soldier and mixed up with all these people, she came out from time immemorial accusing Jefferson Koijee of raping her during one of these war situations. As a warlord, he raped her. There is also a report that Alan White, who was the man from the international community, the investigator, the man who was in, the judge who was in Sierra Leone with the Sierra Leone court, Alan White, when he came to Liberia during the war to do investigation of war crimes and all of that, he was in a room sleeping. He was supposed to be in the room he was supposed to be in. He did not go into that room. He took another room. And a general was given his room. And in that room, somebody was hitting in the ceiling to kill Alan White. And when the general took that room that night, the person came out of the ceiling and stabbed and killed the general, thinking it was Alan White. Alan White talked about that. There's news that that person in the ceiling was Jefferson Koijee. So right now, Justina Taylor is in the United States of America, and everybody in Liberia is abroad. Some people happy, some people scared. They say she's at a safe house. She was brought by one of the U.S. congressmen. Why would a U.S. congressman bring Justina Taylor, a former warlord, a woman who has accused Jefferson Koijee of rape, a woman who recently was in the news for all kinds of reasons? Why would the U.S. bring her to America? Definitely, it is not because Jefferson Koijee raped her. America will not bring a Liberian to America because a Liberian government official raped her. No, that is not a significant issue for America to get involved in. But when you say the general of the United States of America, who was killed in the 1990s in a hotel room when somebody came out of the ceiling and stabbed him, that is a reason for America to get involved and bring Justina Taylor to America if she has any information or knowledge of anyone involved in that act. Now people talking about, oh, she here because Jefferson Koijee raped her. She not here because of Jefferson Koijee raped her. Prophet Key Show, he said that Jefferson Koijee was involved with the murder of the United States general who took the room that Alan White was supposed to sleep in. There was a plot to kill Alan White. But Alan White, fortunately, did not sleep in that room. He decided to change the room. For some reason, he explained it. And whoever took that room was the general. And somebody was hiding in the ceiling and came under the ceiling and killed him. And people speculated that that too is Jefferson Koijee, the current mayor of the city of Monrovia. Now, this is a viable reason for America to bring Justina Taylor to America and put her in a safe house. This is a viable reason. You killed an American general, and that will not rest well with America. Somebody got to account for this man's murder. So if that Jefferson Koijee who did it, like Stanton Weatherspoon said on Spoon TV, Jefferson Koijee better get a good lawyer, a damn good lawyer in Liberia as well as in America. Because if this brought Justina Taylor, if the U.S. brought Justina Taylor to America to testify before Congress, it cannot be because of her rape in Liberia. It got to be because of something connected with the United States of America. And the killing of a United States general in Liberia is sufficient enough reason for the United States to have Justina Taylor brought to America to testify. These evil people in Liberia, Prince Johnson, Jefferson Koijee, George Bole, Komine Wise, all these wicked people from the 1980s must be brought to justice. They must account for the evils against the Liberian people. They must account for the mass stealing and robbery of Liberia. These people cannot escape us. Just as America is going against the people that have hurt Americans in Liberia, so too must Liberian people, Liberian patriots, rise up against this regime and all these criminal elements that are ruling our country today. It is not right. It is not just. It is not fair. Our people died because of corruption. Our people were murdered because they said they stole and did all these things. And we cannot have these criminal elements of George Weah and his vagabond leading our country today. These people must account for the atrocities, the stealing, the evilness in our country today. Rise up, Liberian patriots. Rise up and make these people account for what is happening in our country. It is not right. It is not just. It is not fair. We cannot go on like this. This is dysfunctional living. This is not the right way to live. We cannot continue on this evil, backwards, and useless path. It will bring us nothing but death, destruction, and rogues. We must end it. We must end it, my patriots. We must end it, my people, if we love our country. If we love our people who have died in the name of changing our country. Many people have died, and they cannot die in vain as these damn rogues dancing booga dance and all these kind of things in our country while our people are starving and dying. Enough is damn well enough. If America is intervening in our country to punish the rogues and murderers, so too must patriotic Liberians come to our senses and rise up against this regime. It is not good for us. These illiterate, uneducated, bamboozled criminals leading us is enough. How can people never went to school just get doctor degrees, What the hell is wrong with our country? It is not right. It is not just. It is not fair. Dummies getting PhD degrees, 2, 3, 4 degrees. Who are these dumb people leading our country? Who are these ignoramuses and illiterates getting PhDs in our country? They never went to school. What's wrong with your Liberian people? Where are Liberian patriots? Where are the people of Liberia? The people that love my country and care about it. We must get rid of these vagabonds and idiots and dummies and illiterates over us. No more, my people. Enough is enough. Rise up, my patriots. Rise up. The time of the Liberian people is now. Aluta continua. I rest my case on this subject. I have spoken. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Criminals, murderers, rogues, vagabonds leading our country is enough. Come to your senses, my people. Liberian patriots, where are you? Rise up, rise up, rise up. The time of the Liberian people is now. I rest my case. Lieutenant Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson. I'm in Providence, downtown, attending the gay event of the day. This is Gay Pride Day, and tonight the parade is expected to be going on. But in the meantime, we're downtown Providence, checking out, looking at all the different people that are here, the different events that go on. This is a beautiful event.